Okay, I'm at the Pacific Fair Mall in Gold Coast, and I wanted to finish my ideas on how to quit your job. My hair is a mess. Pretend like it is not. So what I call quitting your job is, in other words, off-ramping. Okay, so off-ramping, on-ramping. So when you have a job, you're in a state, and then when you don't have a job, you're in an entrepreneurial state, unless you have savings, then you're lazy. But so you're an employed person working as a worker, so you're a laborer, then you're an entrepreneur, and then you're a laborer again. Okay, this is off-ramping, on-ramping. You could call it on-ramping to an entrepreneur, off-ramping. It doesn't really matter. The point is you're on-ramping and off-ramping from one state to another, right? It just depends on how you look at it. So when you're off-ramping from employed to entrepreneur, it is very hard. In my opinion, it's equally hard to go from entrepreneur to employed because you're very much not wanting to take orders from other people. You've learned to make your own money, even if it's not a lot. Both are very difficult. In this video, I'm going to talk about how to go from a job to not having a job and being self-employed or whatever you want, really. That I don't know what to tell you what to do or like how to set up your life properly. That's not the point of this video. It's just how to quit. So when you have a job long enough, and if it's a good paying job, usually any job is actually really difficult to quit, but the higher paying, the longer you're there, the more difficult. So a lot of people have that problem. I had that problem at Apple. So my phone was hooked up with Apple, my email, it's very difficult. Healthcare, all this stuff, right? So it took me like a year to quit. Some of it is what am I going to do after, but to quit the job, you have to understand is you're actually unraveling that life that you've created through the job. So how do you do that? So when I realized in the shower that the final 3 weeks before I quit, or month, and I finally did it after a year of thinking about it, it was basically, how do I quit before I quit? What does my life look like once I've quit? And I need to enact those changes and then quit. So then it's easy. Then the last bit is actually just saying I quit. That's kind of the easy part. It's a little difficult, but really if you think about all the other steps involved in quitting, they're way harder than actually quitting, right? So let's say your phone was all fixed up, like your accounts were all set, you had money saved, maybe you had a few businesses, everything, maybe you moved house, changed places, like all these things. Like if you move to work, if you move to a place because of work, you actually have to unravel that life that you've created. So if you want to quit, you have to look at the life that you've created point by point, anything attached to the job, and you have to unravel it. Then you can quit. You have to quit before you quit. It's kind of manifestation, kind of not, because it's with manifesting, you usually manifest money. With quitting, it's the opposite. So, all right, good luck. If you need any help, let me know. Ask some questions below. Please subscribe. I'm at 35. I want to get to 50. 50 first. We'll think about what we're going to do after that, okay? Thank you so much, and good luck on your quitting.